Seen men all over this fucking app do the same thing that you're talking about that woman is doing.
What is good, people, and welcome on today's episode. And if you are joining for the very first time, thank you so much for being here today. In today's video, we are going to be checking out this video from this man. This man made a video in response to another video that a black woman made on TikTok. The black woman was talking about how her mortgage has increased by $1,000 and how difficult it is right now and how the taxes are getting high and some of the things that they will probably not tell so many people. You are getting into real estate, some of the pros and cons of getting into real estate, just genuinely talking to a audience that this is what is going on, just in case you're looking into getting into real estate. There are even people in the comment section of our video talking about how that is the reason why they don't want to get their apartment alone, which we are going to get into later, because there were people referencing that as well, saying these women are just in the comment section saying what they are not supposed to be saying. So this man responded to our video saying, why are you on the internet crying to us about the fact that your mortgage has increased by $1,000? What do you want us to do? You are an independent woman. Why are you on the internet crying and telling us that your mortgage has increased by $1,000? You all cry and say that you don't want men in your life, but now you're crying on the internet that your mortgage has increased. So what do you want us to do? And his entire video is just like him spewing hate. I am going to roll the clip of the very first video he tagged this woman. I just want you guys to hear what this man has to say for yourself.
So I've seen this video, which has gone viral several times, and I've seen other women online complaining about the same thing. Mortgage increased by $1,000. And why are you telling us? You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no man. Why we need to know that your mortgage increased $1,000? I got other women that I'm seeing come up on my feed that's saying that they can't afford their rent. They need $4,000 to move into a new apartment. And I thought you was making six figures. You killing it. We supposed to feel some type of way? We supposed to be like, this is a travesty? What did you do? Sign a variable interest rate loan where your interest rate can fluctuate, which will increase your mortgage? Why are we supposed to feel sorry? Men have been dealing with this for forever. No one feels sorry for us. If you're so strong and independent and you don't need us, why are you complaining about the increase? Pay it. Don't put it on social media. Pay it. Nobody told you to go and get a variable interest rate on a loan. You could have had a husband locked in the rate because you would have had more income. But no, y'all bragging about these houses and all of these degrees, and then you get upset with your college loan debt. You brag about getting a house, then you get upset when you sign a bad loan and they raise your mortgage. Stop it. We don't want to hear it because we don't get to complain as men. You're a strong, independent man. You don't need no man. You don't get to complain either. We don't want to hear it.
What do you guys think about what this man is saying to a woman, literally just making a video talking about how her mortgage has increased? In our video, she did not even mention or say anything about a man. This man is literally just putting some words in her mouth. She did not say anything about a man. She was just like genuinely talking about how her mortgage has increased by $1,000 and what people should pay attention to when they are trying to get into real estate and some of the things that they will not tell you if you are trying to get into real estate. Not even sure he was ready for the drags because he had made 3 more videos talking about how he doesn't care. But for someone who does not care, 3 more videos trying to tell people that he doesn't care is very, very crazy. People are stitching to this video. Without wasting much time, let me just roll the clip of what people have to say about this man's response.
You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no man.
This shows that y'all really just be losers in real life, because everybody's talking about how shit's going up. Everybody. Mortgage, food, like the whole app is filled with people talking about how everything is going up. Men complaining, women complaining, everybody's complaining. And then you get on here talking about some, oh, you're a single female, don't need no man. What do you, bro, you need a fucking hug. Cause what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I own a home and my mortgage hasn't gone up yet. I'm not saying it will or won't, but what does that have to do with the price of everything going up?
So I've seen this video, which has gone viral several times.
I see the talk, but this my opinion. Don't like, I don't care. I just want to know, how is this a man versus woman conversation when I have seen men all over this fucking app do the same thing that you're talking about that woman is doing? And why is it, oh, we've been doing this forever? Why is that a conversation? I thought that yesterday is not supposed to be like today. That today is supposed to get better than yesterday. But y'all are so stuck in the past of, oh, we've been doing this forever and y'all mad. Instead of, oh yeah, you're right, it should change. I really don't understand how this became a man versus woman conversation. And then you talking about you could have got married. Honey, I done seen married couples all over this app that can't even afford to pay their mortgage, Bookie. I have seen motherfuckers that are older than you, and I mean older than you, that can't even pay their mortgage, that had to move out of the home that they owned for years. Get the fuck out of here.
And I thought you was making six figures. You killing it. We supposed to feel some type of way?
He's mad because he's jealous. Single women are racing ahead of men in home ownership. So when a woman owns a home, they get mad about it because they're like, how dare you not need me to do this thing that I can't even do by myself? It makes raggedy men happy to feel like a single woman isn't thriving on her own. Like, they want her to feel like, see, that's why you should have had a man. You needed a man. Okay, but if she had said, I need a man to help me pay my mortgage, they would have called her a gold digger. So which one is it? She should have had a man to help her with the mortgage payments, or you don't want to be used for money? Some of these men struggle to pay for a woman's meal on a first date, but here they are acting as if somebody's asking them for rent money and mortgage money. You've never covered a woman's rent in your life. Maybe she was talking to fellow single women, fellow homeowners, fellow women with the same kind of mortgage that she has. Nobody said that this single woman was talking to you, but you seem triggered about the idea that a single woman could have, at least at one point, well afford her mortgage and didn't need a man to do it.
On us. You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no man.
She's telling us because if a black woman, if a black queen want to come on any platform and tell her story, vent, use her voice, she's able to do that. So she wants to come on TikTok and explain how her mortgage increased, then she can do that. The video was never about, oh my God, my mortgage increased because I decided to be a strong, independent black. That was never what the video was about. So why are you trying to make the video be about that when that's not what it was about? See, you men try to pick flaws in women's videos on social media to try to paint the picture that, well, since you want to be a strong, independent woman, since you don't need a man, right? Whatever you're going through in life, that's on you. And you try to make black women feel bad for wanting to be strong and independent. Because as black men, y'all try to disrespect and bash black women into feeling bad about the decisions they make with their own life. Because you, as black men, y'all want black women to need you. But black women don't need you. That's the problem. And that's why a lot of y'all black men be furious when they go and date a white man. Oh, you can't find better. You can't date inside. Oh, you want to date outside your... Calm down, you chihuahua. Calm down, you chihuahua. I just feel like you men that's trying to... First of all, this is absolutely pathetic. This is absolutely weird. I don't even understand like why this video is even made, right? Why are we listening to a man whose glasses doesn't even sit correctly on his face? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, I work in eye care, and I'm telling you right now, your eye placement within your glasses, like, your eyes is all the way at the top. Like, that looks horrible. And you think that we supposed to sit here and listen to what you got to say? I got a better chance of joining the KKK. in actuality, I just think that um I just think that this is not what we need to hear. We don't really care about your opinion as a guy. She's telling how her mortgage increased. I saw the video. I said, "Oh wow, like that's crazy." Like, I didn't know mortgages, increased like that. What area does she live in? Like, I was curious about like the actual housing market. Where you going with this? Take your video down. Do something with your video. I don't know. This was quite sad. You're a grown man trying to bash another grown black woman. I don't even understand your prerogative. What was you trying to get out your video? Y'all men bash women because y'all want men to agree with you and be on your side so much. What I want to know is why, as a man, there is such a strong dislike for a woman, specifically women of your own kind, but there's a strong effort to get men to like you. Can we discuss that?
You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no man.
Another bitter black man ate up and mad because a black woman can do a thing like purchase a home. Like, this woman mentions nothing about being a single black woman, an independent black woman. She is strictly talking home ownership and the fine print that came with the conditions of buying her townhome that no one told her about. This video as an opportunity to get on here and hate and show the world that you're pressed and mad and pickled and in a pinch because whatever black woman in your life left you because she refused to settle for your shenanigans. Crazy. We don't know who that woman was that left you, but she clearly dodged a bullet. And you need to go talk to somebody about it because clearly you're still angry about that. You need to go talk to somebody about that. Not us though. Like, not us. Not the public. That being said, shouts out to this young lady, this black lady, for putting me on and other people on about these types of shenanigans that go on in real estate. Wouldn't have known it. And because we constantly do get preached at about home ownership. And I know I would have been gagged if I bought a home and I thought my mortgage was a set rate. And then I turn around and then within a year or two, they talk about, oh, your girl's going up. I would be gagged because that's the whole point of home ownership is so you ain't got to deal with that. So I definitely thank her for putting me on to something that I did not know was going on. But as for you, my good sir, I need you to go talk to somebody. I need you to go get a hug from somebody because the way you got up on here and ranted and raved about her being single and independent, it's giving triggered. And then the one part about your little rant that I really couldn't stand was the whole men deal with this all the time. Why should we feel sorry for you? Girl, men made up society. So be mad at men. Not coming up in some woman's video being pressed. Be mad at men. Men made up the rules. We live in a patriarchy, okay? Men run shit. So if you can't measure up, being mad at a woman is not the move. How are you mad that women found a way to navigate, survive, and thrive in patriarchy, but your ass is flopping harder than a fish out of water? That's not their problem. Sitting over there with balled up anger and blue balls. Mad at everybody but who you should be mad at. Good night, sir. Go lay down. Take a nap.
So I've seen this video, which has gone viral several times.
This guy reminds me of that actor that played in the movie Belly, who had the glasses and the wig on, and he was eating the banana, and he was standing from the sidelines, and he was like, I'm gonna drop a dime on him. I'm gonna drop a dime. Ben hate to see women, digress and be minding their business. She wouldn't even talk to men. She wouldn't address the men. She wouldn't ask them for men money. She was just basically venting. And men just said, oh, sideline, ooh, bitch, I hope you fail. I don't think these men realize when they got on this line, online, on Beyonce's website, and started telling women and telling the world basically how we ain't shit, how women was gonna step 10 toes down. Now y'all standing from the sidelines like, bitch, your tires bald. You ain't got nobody to change your oil.
You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no man.
This has to be the most hater shit I've ever seen in my life. For context, if you all have been on this app a lot recently, a lot of people are discussing how their mortgage payment has increased due to taxes and insurance. I saw this woman's video along with a lot of other creators telling their story on how their mortgage payment has gone up a lot. And like everything else in this country, everything has gone up. This guy who, if you go back and watch his entire video, it's absolutely sad. And the spirit of his video is coming off of the fact that the article or whatever it was just came out that Black women are basically outpacing Black men in home ownership. This is he's rubbing Black women's faces in it for being homeowners, saying how, oh, you should have waited, purchased a home with a husband, and now you can suffer about it. If you look in his comments, literally everything that he's responding to, he's saying that you should suffer in silence. I commented that thanks to her video and other videos like it, because it wasn't just her talking about how their mortgage payments have increased a lot. Thanks to her video and videos like it, people got educated and they got more curious about the home buying process, whether they're ready to purchase now or in the future, or rather they've decided that purchasing a home is just not for them at this time. I want y'all, specifically my Black followers, my Black female followers, I want you to be careful about encountering men like this in your dating process. I said earlier in my book review for Sherry Argo's book, Why Men Love Bitches book, if you're patient enough, you just wait it out. I heard a quote that says, patience reveals deceit. Stop. If you are patient enough, you will learn everything that you need to know. And you will be able to avoid men like this. I'm on this app enough and I'm on other apps enough to know that you have one part of the community that's like, oh, we need to be able to build and do this and do that. How can you build with people like that? Who, when you're doing something, they're looking for a way to cut you down. There are some Black men that are proud of Black women and their accomplishments and what they're doing in education and in the workforce and purchasing home and things like that. Then you have the Black men like him, who, where it is an obvious competition between Black women and Black men. Go back and watch his video. It's sad. It's sad. Anyway, follow for more. I hope your day has been great. That was just some pure foolishness.
Why are you telling us? You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no man.
I just knew one of you motherfuckers was gonna do it. Why should this woman not be upset by a mortgage increase of $1,000? Would you not be upset by a mortgage increase of $1,000? Are you not a strong, independent man? Wouldn't that be a little troublesome to you too? Maybe not. Maybe you one of the rich brothers in a different tax bracket, but for us regular folk down here, $1,000 increase on a mortgage is like, what? It's the bitter hatred for the fact that a woman expressed an issue. What is wrong with y'all? I need all of y'all that think like this to get therapy. It's okay. It's okay to get some help. You don't always have to be angry. That's not normal.
I don't care. I don't care if it's taxes. I don't care.
Yeah, it amazes me how much people don't care about something and they make 30,000 videos about it. It just amazes me. Because what I don't care about, you will never hear it come out of my mouth. I don't talk about stuff I don't talk about people I don't care about. Okay?
When I first came across the speech of this man, the lady who stitched that video said, if you don't like Black women, just say you don't like them. Like, there's no reason to just be on a minute, 2 minute rant talking about how it wouldn't have been like that if she has a man. Like, just say you don't like Black women, because this woman did not even say anything or mention anything about a man. She's just talking about how the mortgage has increased. And even if she has a man, is that going to stop the mortgage from increasing? Like, does that mean having a man equates to your mortgage not increasing? Because there are so many people on the internet. It's not even in the United States alone. There are so many people on the internet talking about how things are so expensive. Even in the UK, there was an headline I came across, I think, a few weeks ago, where they were talking about them, being in recession and people making videos on how things are so difficult and freaking expensive. And she's not the only one saying the same thing. There are so many people who were interested in what this woman has to say about housing, about mortgage, about taxes. But what this man was able to take away from her video was the fact that because she's single is the reason why she's complaining. And who says men don't complain as well if there are some bills that they just feel are unnecessarily high? Because I want to understand, like saying if she has a man, it will have been better. Men can still complain if they feel like their bills are getting high unnecessarily. It clearly just display the character of someone who wants to be needed so bad. It's not like it's bad to be needed, but having to drag another woman down who has said nothing in that context is very, very crazy, because that woman did not mention anything about a man. She was basically just talking about housing. Like, that's all that woman was talking about, and you're just dragging her, making the conversation about what is not. And if these women make a video talking about how they can't buy a house, they are still going to get dragged for it. So they are going to get dragged for saying they cannot buy a house, and they are still getting dragged for being able to afford a house or being able to pay for a mortgage. There was no part of her video where she said she does not need a man. She just said the mortgage of her house has increased by $1,000, and people should pay attention to this if they are getting into real estate, because there are people that will not tell them about it. I don't think our relationship status has anything to do about that mortgage increasing. And this is the reason why I said I agree to the very first stage I came across talking about how if you don't like Black women, just say it point blank, period, that you do not like Black women. You don't need to go on a 1 minute and 2 minute rant. And like I said before, there are some women in the comment section talking about how this is why they don't want to buy a house. This is why they are waiting to have a husband before they buy a house. And I think that comment as well triggered some people, because I saw some people pointing that out as well. This comment said, honestly, the women in the comment section claiming that they weren't fooled because they have a husband, or saying they won't buy a house till they have a husband, have the worst. Another person said, I saw one of his videos where he said passport bros are winning. Like, huh? He genuinely looks like somebody that can say that. Like, just judging from what he is saying to this woman in that video, it genuinely looks like somebody who is going to be, backing or even be a passport bro themselves. Another person said, let's find the person who hurt him and ask them to do it again. Because what was he expecting doing that video actually? Like, making that video, posting that video, what was he expecting? That men should come together and come and drag this woman, or people are going to come and clap for him, that he made a point? Like, what exactly was he expecting? Another person said, any man offended that a woman wants to be able to take care of herself and she has feelings about doing so, I am blocking them. Like, the person said, it was so loud and wrong, talking about a man would have ensured she had a fixed interest rate. The issues were taxes. The fact that he left the major issue in the video that this woman was talking about and then directed towards the fact that it was because she did not want a man, said she's an independent woman. She never said anything like that. this man just hates black women, like, because there's no way that he will have made such video if he doesn't hate black women. Like, you can tell that he's disgusted by black women because such hate in that video, and even doing 2 more videos trying to tell people, addressing the comments, telling them that he doesn't care, is very, very crazy. Let me know what you guys think about what this man has to say about this woman's video on a mortgage increase, because I just want to hear what you guys think in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, and I love you guys.